So, basically what happened is I was not really okay. I was just getting out of a really bad relationship that I had with someone in the fandom. Really toxic. I actually found out they were fucking pedophile and shit after they had been living with me for like 3 months. I found it on their computer and kicked them out, cut ties with them.
What did you find on their computer?
Child porn. This person was literally downloading child porn and I never knew. Like, this was a complete shock, and it really turned a lot of shit upside down for me emotionally, finding that out about someone you were in an actual relationship with. So, I was really fucked up, and at that point, I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I can stand going to a convention or any of that shit, because that guy went to them often. So, eventually, I just decided, why not? And decided to do it in 2019. Basically, what ended up happening was I found this person who lived around me who was rooming with a bunch of people at the con since it costs a lot of money, and it's down in the city. See, I live in a suburb of Chicago, and the actual place that it happens is in Chicago at the Rosemont Hotel? Yeah. And,
F2, bot called it.
Tab.
So, basically, I decided to room with this person. I knew this person fairly well, but I didn't know, anything about going to a con. I never actually went to a meet with like at all before. So this was a completely new experience for me.
There's a tryhard perfect sniper main, by the way, on the enemy team.
Cringe.
Oh fuck. I see. Here, I'll go sniper and cheat on him.
Beast.
So I think in total I was going to be spending about $90, not including food or actually spending money on things at the con, because really, in the end, if you subtract all the weird, events that they plan at cons, it's really just a...
It's just a vendor's hall, right?
Yeah,
And,
it's
like,
just a
some
vendor
panels.
hall. Yeah, yep.
Oh my
So,
god.
I had some money saved up for, that and some other things and shit. And...
Yeah, kill this Pootis.
killed him.
Nice.
That was cheating, by the way.
Yeah, no, that Pootis was like chasing me all the way through the sewers, bro.
Yeah.
The furfag actually is cheating,
Oh.
that's funny.
Tab?
Yes, Tab.
Where is
Oh,
he?
I'm not gonna call him out.
He's like on his side of the map.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call him out until like we kick all our bots though.
I fucking taunted.
I wanna look at his profile. Okay, so what can we like finish the story? I'm interested now.
Yeah. All right. So, this person drives over to my place. I think there's a total of 3 people in the car, and this is like a sedan. They're not a sedan. It's a hatchback. Don't remember what brand or what model, but it was a hatchback car, so there's a lot of room. And I had one suitcase that basically had all my stuff in it. And the con is a 3-day thing. And basically I'd be in a hotel for 3 days down in the city. So I had, clothes packed and all that shit. Now, these people had so much shit in the back of the car already. I mean, I assumed it was just their fursuits, which they were. But there were the person that I knew, a different person who owned the car and who was driving, and this weird, really obnoxious, stereotypical furry tranny person. Apparently this person was female to female to male. Okay. So they had just gotten the surgery for like the tit job, getting rid of their tits. And I didn't know that until later. You'll understand why I found that out. So It seemed okay. I was just having casual conversation with people, trying to get to know them since I'd be in the same room with them for several days. Um, and we go and we pick up like one or two other people on the
There's a
way
bunch of
to
stickies at one of our
Chicago.
doorways.
And eventually we get there. We check in at the hotel. Everything seems fine so far. I don't really get out much and I don't really do many social things, so this was kind of coming out of my shell and, trying to do something, hoping it would be positive, So, I'm just trying to acclimate to the, situation and all that. And we get into the hotel. This person brings their Xbox, hooks it up to the hotel TV, and there's 2 queen-size beds in this hotel room. It's a 5-star hotel, so it's pretty nice. Now, apparently, our car was not the only people rooming with us. There were 2 cars full of people, apparently all supposed to sleep in the same room. 7 people. 2 queen beds.
Wow.
That was the first red flag. Okay? That was the first red flag.
They have a mini.
I never had been to a con before, so I didn't know just how expensive they are, but if you buy the room and pay for it all yourself and you go alone, then it costs, like, including registration for the actual events and access to the, art vendors and shit. It's $70 for that alone, about $400 for if you book in advance for the hotel rooms, which gets sold out very quickly, and another $200 for food if you want to eat actual good food. So it was a lot of money, and I never knew that. So me paying $70 total for all this should have been a red flag, but I didn't know any better. So, basically, what ended up happening is one of the people there brought a bunch of alcohol, and I was 19. I was not of legal age to drink, yet they gave it to me anyway. They were fine with that. They said, just don't act stupid and you can drink, and at that point in time I could handle drinking pretty well. It didn't really bother me. And I got a bit drunk. They were I remember this happened right around when Unis Honest first started. So they were watching the first episode where it was like the sex toy cooking episode. I don't know if you guys remember that or ever watched that, but yeah, so they were all watching that, all talking, and since I'm not very social, I wasn't really talking to many people. I was just chilling, kind of doing my own thing, and then just as soon as night hits, shit starts happening.
They have sex?
Orgy. Literally just an orgy. Now, I was drunk as shit. So I didn't realize what was starting to happen at first. But I was like, okay, whatever, yeah. Like, nervous chuckling. The first person to get naked was the disgusting tranny chick. Now, when I say disgusting, I don't mean because she was a tranny. I mean she was just a absolutely repulsive human being. This person smelled like they had not showered in at least 2 weeks coming up to the con. This person had just gotten surgery to remove her tits, which meant she had really ugly, gross scars all over her chest from the surgery, which, guess what? She was proudly displaying to everyone. And also had a very fake, looks like hormonally grown penis over her vagina. Just this little tiny Tic Tac fucking thing. I shit you not. It was one of the most repulsive things I've ever seen in my life. If I did not have a good handle on my liquor, I would have vomited right after seeing that. It was that repulsive. Out of the 7 people who were supposed to sleep in that room, there were 2 others who were mutual friends that came in there as well. And were just hanging out. And everyone started getting into having sex shit. A literal orgy started. Like 9 people. 8 people, since I was not participating in any of this. But basically, at least half of them smelled like they did not shower for
Can you
at
help me
least a
destroy
week,
this?
if not more.
He just keeps the figure. Alright, go on.
Yeah, as I was saying, at least that many of them smelled like they had not showered for.
So there's no surprise there.
Yeah.
Holy shit, there's a sentry in the intel room.
The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
But yeah, so now you know why it scarred me. Let me tell you how I got out of this situation. I never ended up going to the actual con. This experience was so bad
Just
that
the
I
hotel
could
room
not.
was
Just
that
the
bad.
hotel room was that bad that I could not even mentally entertain the idea of going to actually see what a con was all about. So I never got to experience it.
Damn.
Which is why at some point I considered going again, but with people that I know who aren't gonna start shit like that and are clean. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Now let me tell you how I got out of this situation, because I was getting overwhelmed. I was like, oh god, this is so fucking horrible. I gotta get out of here, but what can I say? I don't want to be mean to these people. And in the end, I didn't really care about being mean to them. I didn't want them to cause problems for me, because I was in the city, pretty much alone, nobody that I could really trust, and I was at least 60 miles away from home, with no car, and not enough money. I didn't have a bank account at that point in time either, so I couldn't have exactly called an Uber. So this is what I ended up doing. I went and I said, hey, I'm gonna go shower. Because some people were showering. I went to go shower and just clear my head. Try and calm myself down. It was one of the weirdest showers I ever had. Because I was drunk as shit and I was showering. I've never done that before at that point in time. I specifically remember consciously trying to keep my thoughts in order, because I was seriously losing my mind. This shit was so gross, and I did not want to cause a scene, that I really had to pick my words very wisely. So I went over like this whole plan in my head while I was in the shower of what to say, what will most likely happen, and all in all, the goal to get the fuck out of there.
I think I just killed
So I came up with a plan. I was gonna tell them that my mom, who has quote-unquote suicidal tendencies, told me that she was gonna, do some shit, and I had to go back home and ask if I could give them some cash to order me an Uber. They bought it without a single question.
or something.
They bought it immediately. So that's what I did. I got an Uber by giving them some cash so that my mom needed to pay for some bullshit, and left.
Okay. I mean, could be worse, right?
Could be, but...
Dude.
But you know now. You know why.
The backstory. The deep Killiko lore.
The deep Killiko lore is why I absolutely hate furries.
You should have told that story to Tab. Maybe they would have fucking reconsidered their life decisions.
They're camping our intel with like a whole century
Yeah,
thing.
no, I saw that, like, when I died.
You wanna help me? You wanna help me?
Sure. All I've got is, like, a tide turner, and
There's like sticky spam corners.
I don't have, what's its face? Grenade launcher.
The enemy has taken our intelligence.
Oh god, the furfag picked up the fucking intel, dude.
Yeah, nah, screw this, bro. Screw this.